Hello, my name is Joe. I'm the producer of Wazzu Record Room.
I'm Olivia Oberst, and I am the assistant producer for Wazzu Record Room.
My name is Mason Baki. I'm the current assistant director of Wazzu Record Room, and I will be the director of season 3.
I've been doing Wazzu Record Room since its conception, technically. Well, that's not true, but for about a year, because I started during the first season, fall semester, and now I'm in the second season of spring semester, so 2 semesters.
Okay, we are recording.
It was Colleen's idea. She had this idea back in high school to do a music show, just where she gets to talk about music, all about her passions and things like that. And so she had this idea like years ago, and she brought it here, and then, so yeah, it was her idea originally, but I'm more than happy to be a part of it.
We've been.
And Nicki Minaj.
This is
Start with Nicki Minaj.
No. Is it?
Something like that.
I'm a Beatles expert. I know all the words.
This semester we brought in, we have our board where you have visual components, where you have album covers, and we talk about different artists. We talk about more niche things, more specific things, more specific episodes, and we have our visual element. We also have Gavin, who's the host of our show.
Is it just you hosting an episode, Joe?
Yes, it is just that.
It's crazy.
I know. It's gonna be fun though.
What are you gonna? What are you talking? Are you just talking about the Beatles, or is there
There's 3 parts to this episode: the history, why they're actually that great, as everyone says they are, and then my favorite songs, and also what I think are the worst songs by them.
Nice.
And we brought on musical artists. That's a huge thing that's new, is we brought on local artists from the Pullman area, and we're doing concerts as well. Can't believe I almost forgot to say that, but we're doing live concerts in studio, which is incredible, and I definitely did not think that was possible for a season, but hey, we're doing it now.
I pretty much just assist with everything as far as the production goes. I TD a lot of the concerts. I work cameras. So it's pretty similar to what we study in classes and what we do for the newscast, which is really cool, but it's music oriented, which I love. I like the style of the show. It was different. It was, not your typical TV show that we usually see. It wasn't scripted, really. It was sort of a sit-down talk show.
Hi, and welcome to Wazzu Record Room, the show where we talk about your favorite music and what it means.
We show up, we set up. People who are going to be on screen that day will pretty much get together what they're going to say if they haven't already gotten it prepared. And we'll just sort of roll the cameras. Someone will TD, a couple people be on cameras, and just get through it as fluently as we can. Those concerts are obviously a lot more complicated because we're essentially turning Studio A into a concert venue. You know what I mean? So we're like getting bands set up, having to sort of orchestrate an audience that has to come in, coordinate a line. I don't know. So it's really fun, it's really cool, but it is a lot more intense. Joe got this last one because she knows one of the musicians in the band, so it's just pretty much connections. Like when we had G Steel, that's one of Colleen's really good friends. So I think it's just, already having these networks available with these people.
But I thought it was good for you.
I think about that first concert a lot that we put on because of how it was our very first one, for the show entirely. And I don't think any of us really knew what to expect. People started flooding in. I remember thinking, whoa, we have a turnout. We've got a cool, venue-looking stage up here with cool, it was so just, legit and real. And I was like, we did that. Our team of, what, 4 or 5, maybe 7 people put this on, students. You know what I mean? We're cool for that. I couldn't wait to show my friends and, my family, what we were doing, because we really did turn this place into, a little concert venue.
So I got started with Wazzu Record Room just on a whim a little bit. I saw an invite for the Cable 8 informational meeting, and I was just blown away by their presentation. I really liked Colleen and Joe. They seemed really fun, and I wanted to work with them. I've always been into music, and so I was really excited to apply for them, even more excited to get the job. and it's just been a blast. For me, directing season 3 next year, it'll be a lot more of controlling the space creatively. As an AD, I was more just kind of helping make Colleen and Joe's life as easy as possible so they can focus on making the show the best they can. And for me now, it's figuring out how to make a good episode creatively and tell a good story.
Here's the thing though.
The things I want to change are within our content pieces. So I felt they've been a little too long, lacked viewer retention. I want to add more like visuals, something to kind of break away from just looking at the host talk for a while. So even if you enjoy Wazzu Record Room as kind of a podcast format, if you do want to sit down and watch the episode, there's something there for you. Working with Cable 8 is super nice. Everyone within the community is really supportive. If you need a crew member, people willing to jump on instantly. If you need a host, like everyone's just excited to work on everyone else's shows.
Because I think it's always been sort of notorious for being like an accepting and inclusive environment. And I don't want that part of it to die, because I think that's where like some of the best content comes from, is when it gets different and like, you know, versatile and all of these different things, you know what I mean? And that only will happen if we keep including people from everywhere.
We got to your record. Because you're my wonder.
I know I do other stuff besides Cable 8, but I know that if I wasn't in Cable 8, there would definitely be something missing. So I'm beyond happy that I decided to go to that informational meeting and that I chose Wazzu Record Room to be a part of and that they chose me in return. I'm very thankful for my experience here, and it's been really awesome.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about it. Oh.